Good morning, metal detecting nuts. I'm out here at a fairgrounds and I want to show you a very important tip that I found with the Equinox 800. This I've only found so far with Equinox 800. I've used the CTX 3030, the AT Pro, the White's DFX. All those, if I had a signal that was iffy but it sounded good, it was a chance that it was a coin. I found with the Equinox 800, for me, and again, this is my opinion, but it's worked over and over and over, hundreds upon probably thousands of holes I've dug with it so far, of the same thing. And I'm going to turn you around and show you my screen and let you listen to the sound. All right, here we go. So Scott and I have been hunting for a while with these Equinoxes, and if you look at my screen, you can see what I've got notched out. That should be a 12 and a 13, and that starts right around 18 or 19, and then works its way up high 30s, notches out a little bit. We call this the iron nail program. It's helped us to eliminate a lot of other junk, but we do hear a lot of iron nails because the iron nails sound a lot like the coins. At first it was really frustrating because we dug a lot of iron nails, but eventually we figured out something on there, which I'm going to show you shortly. But when we go along, remember, this is my opinion, so don't get all mad and say no, it could be something good. It could be, absolutely, but I have not found it yet where if you get the good signal in only one direction, going back and forth, like it sounds great, and then you turn around and it goes away, I've always found that to be some type of iron. Let's take a look what I got here. Of course, it sounded better before. But I'm in an old area, 2023. But that would be, like I said, with my CTX 3030, that would be a good signal. That's something I would want to dig. But if I go around, it goes away. And that shouldn't happen. Okay, so I'm going to mark it here. I gotta set everything down. It's harder to do this with the camera. Let's see if we can find this thing. Again, I want to try doing it live. And because it's so choppy, I do want to cut a big enough plug here to make sure we get it. Okay. Let's see if I can hear it with this thing. So this is a fairgrounds, which has been detected a lot. We found a lot of silver coins though mixed in with iron. Right down there, and that was what the depth that was showing me. Now watch, this will be the first one. It's going to be a silver coin. I think I heard it, yep. I heard it down here. I hooked it with the shovel. Right, there it is. My iron, chunk of iron. Let's see if I can get the pop out. I can't even get that sucker to move. But there it is. And this is pretty typical. I get that good signal, one direction. I can't even get that one out. That one's gonna stay for now. I'll shut the camera off and I'll pull it out. It's a pretty big one. But very typical of what I'm finding here. So I'm gonna move you to the next one. Right over by those buildings over there. And we'll see what that one sounds like when I get a signal all the way around. All right, on the next. Okay, over by the second one, I did pull that chunk of iron out. Here it was. A lot easier doing it without the camera in my hand. So, I marked another spot over here. Let's go listen to this one. Grab my stuff. So here, get all situated. Here's my signal. Not clear. But as I go around, I have it all the way around. And that's what I'm talking about when in my other videos, you hear me say I heard it all the way around. If that goes away when I'm going around, it's been always iron. I have not found a time yet when it has not been iron. So let's dig this one out and see what we get. Being these are deep signals, I do a little bit bigger hole because when I fill it in, I can usually just put the one big plug in and then the kids don't come along and rip it out on me. Let's see. Sorry about that bad camera. Anybody that's done this live dig with your own videotaping knows it's kind of hard to do. Okay. I don't think we're going to hear it yet. Right there. Get you a little better lighting here. There it is. Coin. There's Lincoln on one side. Needs to be a Wheatie. Come on, be a Wheatie. I think it is. Oh yeah. Get some light. You can see 1 cent on there. There you go, wheat penny. That was about 5 inches down or so. But that's what I get. If you get that signal all the way around, it's almost always been a good coin or a good piece of metal, not an iron junk. So again, that my iron nail program, it got called that because at first we were digging iron nails like crazy. Is it a good thing? Once you figure it out, it is a good thing because you can go through an iron patch like this field is, iron everywhere, and all of a sudden you get that signal and you start walking around and it's there all the time. It's a coin. So that's what we found out here. We dug lots and lots of silvers out of here with the Equinox. It picks them right out. There's many times you get the iron nail and the coin in the same hole. All right, let's see. I'll do a couple more here just to show you that it's not a fluke. This one did sound really good around. I do have another one probably that's going to be iffy, and then I'll see if I got another iron nail one. All right, on the next. All right, here we go again. Got a signal here. That one sounds more like the first one, right? Kind of choppy, but it's giving me that good high tone. I keep moving around here. Still got it. Choppy, but I got it. Very choppy. Sounds better. Still got it. So let's take a look at that one. I marked it just so I kind of knew where to keep the camera when I set everything down. I'm gonna dig this one, cut the hole because it's so much easier, flop it, and then we'll look for it together. This is what I call nowadays my iffy one. I have it around, but it's really choppy, so it still could be an iron nail. I do still dig iron nails with this. It's not like I've completely stopped digging iron nails. This is one, that one that I just dug with the weedy, because it was solid all the way around, I knew that was going to be a coin. This one, this is still an iffy one for me, but I will dig this because I do get it all the way around. All right, let's see if I can find something. Check it out. Let's see. I don't think I had it up in here. Maybe. Oh. So, see it? Right there. Coin. What's it gonna be? So, this one, to me, was extremely iffy signal. This is one I would not have been surprised if we would have ended up having an iron nail in here because of how choppy it was, but I did get it all the way around. I can see Lincoln on there. I'm guessing it's going to be another weedy. I'll come back if it's something different or something, but I'm pretty sure it's a weedy. So let's take a look around with my pinpointer here. That kind of surprised me. I didn't see it there, but I did see that when I popped the plug. Oops, something else in the hole here. So, and look at iron nail. Iron nail, and a coin in the hole at the same time. So that gave me that iffy all the way around, but I still picked up that sound going all the way around. It was still there. It wasn't great, but it was still there. And that's what I found out with the Equinox 800. If you want the coins, it's going to be all the way around. If it breaks away, I'm going to see, I'll detect one more where I could find the one direction. I'll turn the video on and I'll show you guys. So that's what I'm finding out. That's the biggest thing I found with the Equinox 800. It is a great machine, great in iron if you know how to use it. People get frustrated because they keep digging iron nails with it, but you're hearing the signal one direction. You gotta go around in the circle and you gotta have your signal all the way around. Otherwise, it has been every time for me, again, my opinion, for me, it's been an iron nail if it goes away. All right, on the next. Okay, let's try this again. I got my headphones on. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it with this wind. I'm gonna shut my headphones off. Give me a second. Everything sounds different with headphones too. Like, oh man, that's a nice high pitch. I do get chirps, you hear that, but they're not right where that was before, right in the center. I'm getting it up there, I'm getting it over here, but I'm not getting it in the center like the last one. It was always in that same spot all the way around. get on this side a little bit. And if I get back to original position, but man, if you just came straight in and heard that sound, you think, man, that's a coin. And like I said, with my Equinox, I don't do it, I go around. My CTX 3030, all day I would dig that signal. My DFX, all day I would dig that signal. AT Pro, all day, dig that signal. It could easily be a coin. This Equinox can separate really quickly, and it will let me know when I go around. If it goes away, it was picking up that iron. So I'm going to cut the plug here. We'll take a look, see what I find. Okay, got it cut out. Put it down there. Let's see what we get. There it is. Iron nail. That's typical. I kind of knew it was going to be because it went away. I would not have dug that signal if I wasn't doing this video. All right, on the next. Well, metal detector nuts, I hope that helped you with your iron discrimination. There is a lot to learn in these machines. The little tips like that will help you maybe stop digging as much iron. It won't completely eliminate it, but you should at least be able to dig less of it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to keep going here. Happy hunting, everybody. Talk to you later.